Hello, welcome to the Best Picture nominee of 2024. We are reviewing The Substance, and I just stole the intro from Jared, so suck it.
No, it's fine. I was getting tired of saying those words over and over again. But The Substance.
It's been a while, but that movie still scars me.
That came out in September.
Yeah.
That's how... Oh, so I guess it was... Wait, did it come out in September? We saw it in October, though. I don't know. Whatever. It was one of the first movies we saw once you got here.
Yeah.
We saw it in a packed theater, too. Like, that thing... I don't know if you remember how jam-packed that was. That is an uncomfortable movie to see while you were, like, elbow to elbow with strangers.
I'm, like, cheek to cheek with my bro over here. It's a bit of a weird movie.
But The Substance stars Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley. I loved it.
Too much for me.
So much. It hit all the right, like, buttons. Isn't that right, Leah? It did.
Yes.
It's like a great mix of horror, but also like just thriller aspect too, with body horror kind of thrown in there as well.
Yeah.
But yet not scary in the slightest. Just kind of disgusting.
yeah, you're right. It wasn't really scary. It was just like there was some dark humor bits. Just wasn't to my taste.
The ending just goes off the rails with the dark humor. And we'll get into that in spoilers. This movie you can actually spoil, unlike Wicked. But there were so many things I loved about it. I know we've talked about this movie a few times now. We actually have a review of this movie, a full one, I believe, on the channel. So this is just kind of ranking it in the Oscar Best Picture nominations.
I guess we're it's less of a ranking, more just a recap.
A rating recap. But just a few things I want to mention about what I loved about it. The way it starts. The egg scene. I know we've talked about it a few times. Just showing off how the substance works. Fantastic.
This movie doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, go ahead.
It makes sense.
Continue.
It makes perfect sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Continue. Go ahead.
It does. Then the Hollywood sign. Or the Hollywood star. Miss Sparkle or whatever her name was. Seeing it like when it's first put in and it's all nice and new and shiny and people are like, stepping around it, not wanting to step on it and take photos with it. And then it just like goes to all this bad weather and stuff on it. There's a giant crack in it. Then this guy drops a bunch of cheese fries on it. It's like, man, whatever.
And then she crawls on it with her face.
Oh, that's kind of...
Hey, there's no context of what that means.
Okay.
There is no context of what that means.
Okay.
So, shh.
But then you just see this woman just get torn down. There's this disgusting shrimp scene in there. I don't know if you remember where the guy's eating shrimp. Do you remember that?
Oh, he doesn't wash his hands or nothing?
No, and he's just like going to town, man.
He just this man, he loved a shrimp.
But basically the story is that this woman who is an actress, kind of like a fitness actress, she gets told that she can't do the show anymore because she aged out. She's like 50 now. And so she gets this offer to be part of something called The Substance. And basically it will create a better version of you who's younger and hotter. And you got to use it just the right way. You can't abuse the substance. If you abuse the substance, bad things will happen. So basically there's a set of rules that she has to follow. And if she does, she gets this awesome, better, hotter version of herself. But sometimes the rules are harder to follow than it may seem.
Yeah. It's so weird that, I don't know. It's like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing.
It is kind of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. It's also a great allegory, and it very clearly does not try to hide what this movie's about.
Yeah.
Like, it is about...
literally called The Substance.
Yeah, but it's about impossible beauty standards for women and stuff, Like, once... You can just see right from the start when they tell her, like, she can't host the show anymore and stuff. Yeah. It's like... Oh man, this guy's just a jerk. Like
the length somebody will go to for that sort of thing.
Yeah. But you didn't like this movie in the slightest. And I don't quite understand, but I also do understand why. I would like to hear your gripes about it.
I don't care about like all the sexual stuff. It's not to my taste. And I don't care about like all the body horror stuff. Again, not to my taste.
Yeah.
So two things just not to my taste.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
I mean, those are two very big things.
Yeah. Two very big parts of the movie.
Yes.
There are some things I want to talk about in spoilers, though. So if we could just go ahead and hop over there.
Sure. Yeah.
I think I gave this movie a 9. I'm pretty sure. I really liked it.
I don't remember what I gave it.
I believe it would stay a 9 for me. I mean, you could just give it something random.
A 5 at most. Maybe like a 4.
Oof. Okay, this movie gets really weird towards the end, and I absolutely loved it. I was cracking up.
Okay, yes, there are some funny bits, and the theater was rolling.
Yeah, like, it gets weird. She tries to basically, if you don't care about this movie, or if you haven't seen it and you just want to know, towards the end, she basically tries to make a third version of herself. So she has this second one, and she got younger and hotter, and she's like, okay, well, now I'm having all these issues because I didn't obey the rules. Let me do it again. Let me do another starter kit.
She's trying to, like, redo it because, like, runs out of, like, spinal fluid or something. She's tapped herself out. She's trying to, like reinitiate it.
Yeah, and she basically creates this blob version of herself with different heads, and she's this different creature, and she puts on this dress somehow. I don't know how she got it on.
Yeah, she puts on like a mask of like
yeah, and so she goes and she hosts this New Year's Eve thing, and she's there, and for some reason the audience cannot tell that she's this blob creature, and then all of a sudden the mask falls off and they're like, oh my gosh, she's hideous, kill her.
And then, like, what was it, she gets like shot or something and the blood's just squirting all over people,
something like that. Yeah, I think she just falls over
and she's like
yeah, she just splats, and then, like you said, spoilers now, but like,
oh my god, in the theater, the one dude,
what? Oh, I just remember. Yeah, what happened?
Like, she was like, we're like, okay, oh, she's falling over. Like, dead quiet. And the dude in the theater just goes splat. And then she splats.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, my God. And then she crawls right on her little Hollywood sign.
Yeah, her face like, it's just her face. She, like, wills her face to her, like, Hollywood star.
A bicycle runs over her or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, but, oh, my God. This movie just, like you said, it sticks with you. It really does.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that this was nominated for Best Picture, because usually horror never gets nominated, you know? And I feel like this was a very unique movie.
I think that's why.
Yeah.
It's the same reason that whatchamacallit last year got nominated, because it was so unique.
Which one?
With, oh my god, had Willem Dafoe in it. Is like in
Poor
setting.
Things.
There you
go. That was also great though.
I don't like it for the same exact reason.
Yeah, but you liked it more than Substance. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. That was a year ago. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I think so far. Well, I guess we're not doing rankings until the end, but I definitely do really like this movie.
I don't care about this movie at all.
I know. All right. Well, that's our opinions.
Yeah.
Catch you on video 4 with whatever that is. I can't remember already.
Either Dune.
Oh, it is Dune. Dune Part 2.
Is that the last one?
That's what we're going to talk about next. Yep.
Yeah, Dune.
Then you just got to go with it. God, why? I need a better segue.